Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Can Do Woofaroo. I'm Jim Cunningham, your host for this annual fundraiser for Can Do Canines. Thanks for joining us today. We've got some interesting guests, we've got fun prizes, and some big surprises for you. So without further ado, let's go straight to our first event. The Doggy Dash is brand new to the Can Do Woofaroo. This race features an outstanding field of young contenders, everyone with the heart of a champion. Let's meet the competitors. First, Cookie Monster, also known on the circuit as the Nose, for his uncanny ability to follow any scent. Lambo, giving a nod to his Wisconsin fans by sitting in the green grass wearing his gold bandana. Lark, with her signature eyes on the sky, aware of every movement and sound. Logan, a study in intensity as he makes his way to the gate. Lulu, focused on the task ahead with her eyes on the prize. And Mango, don't be fooled by her seeming nonchalance. This girl is ready to go. And they're off, with Lulu taking an early lead, and Lulu takes the first heat by a length. Lark is out of the gate, moving fast, making it hard for the rest of the field to gain traction and crossing the finish line with the confidence of the champion she is. Here's our final heat. Once again, it's Lark out front, and Lulu is nowhere in sight. She went the completely wrong direction. Lark is going to win this final heat with ease. Wearing her first place medal with pride, this young pup takes her place in the winner's circle and makes it her own. Boy, those little guys put everything they have into it, don't they? That's because they all want to grow up to be Can Do Canines assistance dogs and help people with disabilities. We're here at the Can Do Woofaroo to raise as much money as possible so we can make that happen. Now, for you folks who might be new to Can Do Canines, here's Al Peters, founder and executive director, to tell us what those pups are going to do when they grow up. Al?
Thanks, Jim. As these puppies get bigger, Can Do Canines trainers start to look for what each one instinctively loves to do. For example, if one shows a strong interest in sounds, they could become a hearing assist dog and be the ears for a person who is deaf or hard of hearing. Another one who loves to retrieve might become a mobility assist dog, helping their partner with difficult everyday tasks and balance issues. A puppy who stops to sniff everything is a great candidate to be a diabetes assist dog, alerting their partner by detecting the scent of blood sugar changes. If there's a little guy who loves to cuddle and kiss, he could have a future as a seizure assist dog, helping his partner recover from a seizure. Then there's the couch puppy, the one who's content to just sit next to their person and chill. That pup might become an autism assist dog, providing companionship and security for a child with autism. Can Do Canines has been doing this life-changing work for more than 30 years. The Can Do Woofaroo has a long history of helping make that happen, and so does this year's presenting sponsor. The Lions Clubs of Minnesota have been supporting the Woofaroo since Can Do Canines became a priority project of them in 1992. The Woofaroo has been a great event for the past 27 years. It's always fun to get together with our assistance dog teams, our puppy raisers, our volunteers, and our supporters. It's a day of activities and games, burgers, hot dogs on the grill, live music, a dog costume contest, and of course, our walk. It makes a big family reunion. Sadly, COVID-19 stands in the way of everyone getting together this year. But our team of individual fundraisers have been busy for weeks getting donations for the 2020 Woofaroo. Thanks to their dedication to Can Do Canines, we're having another great event today.
Thanks, Al. We appreciate it. We'll see you a little later on, huh?
You bet.
And everyone who's ready to Woofaroo with us today, you can show your support right now. Go to the Can Do Woofaroo website to donate to any of our fundraising individuals or teams. Individuals who raise or donate $50 will get a Can Do Canines LED collar light donated by 4 Imprint and poop bags and dispenser donated by Earth Rated. Raise or donate $125 and you take home a custom designed Can Do Woofaroo t-shirt. And any individual contributing $500 wins a Can Do Canines camp chair. This year's top fundraiser will win a Dyson V8 Absolute Pro vacuum cleaner generously donated by Beringer Ingelheim Animal Health. Second place will take home a 44-inch round Ultra-Vel nesting dog bed donated by Gorilla Dog Beds. Third place wins a dog gift basket donated by the 50th in France Chuck and Don's and a dog gift basket from Bon Marché. And the top fundraising team wins a $200 gift card to Lund's and Byerly's. Hey, we're happy to announce that the dog costume contest is back again this year. Check this out, huh? I got a tail and everything. What? No, that obviously wasn't clear. Otherwise, I would not have rented a dog costume, would I? Sure, now that you say it, yes, it makes sense that the dogs are the ones in costume and the humans can just be in their double-breasted sport coat. I'll change. Here's the prize lineup for that perennial favorite. First place will take home a $75 gift card from French Meadow Bakery and Cafe. A $50 gift card from Burger Jones goes home with the second place, and a $25 gift card from Pizza Luce in Hopkins will be awarded to the third place winner. We'll let you know how you can vote for your favorite a little later on, but right now, let's hear from some of the people who work so hard to fundraise. Just what is it that inspires them to support the Can Do Woofaroo?
Stephanie, and this is Rizzo. In 4.5 years, I've experienced a freedom I never knew existed, and that is why we are supporting the Can Do Canines Woofaroo.
Hey, it's the Martinez family here, and we are super excited to do the Can Do Woofaroo virtually this year. I've got Q and Callie and Juliana and Ember underneath here. We'll all be walking in our neighborhood, and we would love to have you join us. We can't wait for this year's Woofaroo.
Hi, my name is Katie Corbier, and I've been a proud supporter and volunteer with Can Do Canines for over 3 years.
We've been volunteers for Can Do Canines for over 20 years. We love what the puppies can do and how they change people's lives, including our own. Plus, sometimes you get these cute puppies!
Hi, I'm Dee Dee Heffernan.
And I'm Pat Heffernan.
We're raising money for the virtual Can Do Woofaroo on Saturday, September 12th. We hope you will too.
Hi, Mike Ferber here with Clark and Brooklyn, and I'm the proud captain of the Dogs R Us team participating in the Woofaroo supporting Can Do Canines.
Hi everyone, I'm Narmi and this is my good buddy Opie. We are members of Team Narmi and we have been supporting and walking the Woofaroo for the past 5 years. Because everyone deserves to have a dog to take care of them. Any donation is a good donation. Please help us by donating to the Woofaroo!
Boy, you can see the dedication and love these Woofaroo supporters have for Can Do Canines. And that's a good thing, because Can Do Canines depends solely on donations to support their work. Individual donors, along with civic groups like the International Alliance, completely support Can Do Canines. When you consider that it costs over $25,000 to train and place an assistance dog, who is then given to a client at no cost to them, you can see how much they depend on people like the loyal Can Do Woofaroo fundraisers. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to a Can Do graduation ceremony. I went because a friend of mine actually received a Can Do canine dog. I was unprepared for the level of emotion at those graduation ceremonies. If you haven't been to one, make time, get to one. I know you'll love it like I did. Okay, so the funds that support the work needed to turn those cute little guys that we saw earlier into exceptionally trained assistance dogs, so important. And that doesn't just happen overnight. It takes a dedicated staff of trainers and scores of volunteers who work for months with each dog. You ever wonder how Can Do Canines teaches these dogs to do their life-changing work? I got you covered. Take a look at this. It's amazing how many things a dog can learn to help someone with a disability. Now, after they master their basic skills, Can Do Canines client service coordinators take great care to match the right dog with the right person. They build on the tasks each dog loves to do, whether it's retrieving, quickly responding to sounds, or sniffing everything in sight. Once the match is made, the dog goes on to learn the special skills their person requires. Some of those can be quite unusual. I recently sat down with Can Do Canines Mobility Assist dog team, Melissa and Crush. This yellow lab helps her manage a unique combination of disabilities. Before Crush came into her life, Melissa's world was growing smaller and smaller, and she was losing hope for her future. I'm thrilled to sit down with Can Do Canines Mobility Assist dog team, Melissa and Crush. This yellow lab helps her manage a combination of disabilities. Now, before Crush came into her life, Melissa's world was growing smaller and smaller, and she was losing hope for her future. Hey, it is great to see you today, Melissa. Thank you. And Crush, don't get up. Just stay right there, I guess. Now, I have to confess, Melissa, this is really the first time I've heard of postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Give us a sense of what that is and how it affects your life.
So postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS, is a form of dysautonomia, which is the dysfunction of the autonomic nervous system. So for me, when I stand up, I have an increased heart rate and a decrease in blood pressure. So what that does is it causes a lot of dizziness, and it can also cause me to lose consciousness in the most severe case. So in everyday life, we obviously make a lot of posture changes. And so for me, I am dizzy quite frequently and really struggle to regulate both my heart rate and my blood pressure.
Now, were you in school when this all sort of came to a head?
So I was actually living in Ireland before I got diagnosed. I started having symptoms very early on. And it came to a point where I was really unsafe to live alone. I was losing consciousness. I was having such an increased heart rate that it was really just the best decision to move home very abruptly. And by doing that, my world got very small. And through the process of diagnoses, I continued to have a decline in functional status. So it was quite a severe change all at once.
But now, how does Crush help you manage POTS?
So Crush does a wide variety of things. He has this hard harness, which helps me to get around. It gives me a sense of where the ground is so I can place myself in space, which is huge. It allows me to not use a walker on my bad days. And as a young woman, that's really nice. He also grabs things for me off the ground, which avoids that posture change, and so I can avoid becoming symptomatic abruptly, which is really huge. He tugs open heavy doors, so I don't have to do that. Yeah, it's a wide variety of things, but it's huge.
Now, I understand Crush's trainer taught him a unique skill to help you regulate your blood flow?
So Crush has two skills that help me regulate my blood flow. He can both lay on my lap, which causes pressure, and then pushes my blood back up to my heart and my head. He also is trained to do a very special thing, which is the first dog at Can Do Canines to be able to do this, so I feel honored. And of course, Crush is so talented. But he can stand, and I can put him in a stay, and I can place my feet on his shoulder blades, and I can actually lay down and have my feet raised, and so my blood pressure can come back to normal.
Wow. That's just incredible to me. Tell us about the other issue Crush has been trained to respond to for you.
So I have another condition known as chronic spontaneous angioedema and urticaria, which is another set of huge words. But basically what that condition is your body overreacting to different triggers and having an allergic response. So for me, that causes my throat to swell and facial swelling. This is a very serious life-threatening condition, and so because I come into contact with triggers so readily, I am often scratching or itching or having some normal type of allergic response that I'm not aware of. So what Crush has been trained to do, when I start scratching, he will alert me to it by nudging my leg, and that tells me that I need to take my emergency medication. In December, I had an attack and I started scratching. Crush alerted me. I took my medication very early on and was still swelling. So at that point I went to the hospital and I actually ended up in the ICU. So within 2 weeks of Crush moving in with me, he saved my life.
Fantastic. Talk a little bit about how Crush really has changed your life.
I think the biggest thing that Crush has given me is freedom. I am 21 years old, and at one point I was having trouble walking on my own. So I went from being completely debilitated to being able to go shopping on my own, to being able to go to school without worrying about getting stuck somewhere or losing consciousness. He's given me a normal life, and I can't thank Can Do Canines enough for that.
We can't thank you enough for being here, and you either, Crush. What a good boy you are, huh? Thanks again. Terrific story. Congratulations, and I hope to see you either on stage or on the screen at some point.
Thank you.
Oh, what a great story. You can see how much optimism and hope Crush has given to Melissa. And here's a fun fact. Crush has also given a lot to Can Do Canines. Before he became a mobility assist dog, Crush was a doggy daddy in Can Do Canines' assistance dog breeding program, siring a total of, I hope you're sitting down, 41 puppies. The story of Melissa and Crush has been repeated more than 700 times over Can Do Canines' 32-year history. Our goal today is to raise as much as we can so we can continue to place as many assistance dogs as possible. Before we go on, I want to thank you in advance for your support. Without you, there would be no puppy raisers to raise these incredible dogs like Mobility Assist Dog Crush. There'd be no facility up in New Hope to house and care for these dogs. There would be no trainers to teach Mobility Assist dogs their life-changing skills. Without you, a person who is hearing impaired wouldn't have a hearing assist dog to alert them to life-saving sounds. A person with diabetes wouldn't have a dog who can alert them to life-threatening changes in blood sugar. Someone with a seizure disorder might have an episode and be incapacitated for hours without a dog to help them recover and bring medication and assistance. A child with autism could have a meltdown and bolt away without a dog to be his calm and loving anchor. So, to everyone who makes this possible, volunteers, puppy raisers, and donors, thank you. We mentioned earlier that our fundraisers have been working for weeks to collect donations. Lions Clubs of Minnesota work year-round to support Can Do Canines. Remember, it takes more than $25,000 to raise and train these extraordinary dogs, and the people who receive them pay nothing for this life-changing gift. Al Peters is back to tell us why this year the need is even greater. Al?
During the pandemic, receiving an assistance dog is even more important for people with disabilities. Many of them are high in the risk category for COVID-19. Isolation is especially hard because normal opportunities to interact with people are simply gone. Families and friends can't come over to help as often as they used to. An assistance dog provides much-needed companionship as well as an increased sense of security at home. Now, here's the good news. In spite of COVID-19, our trainers have been able to come back to work, and for the past several months, we've been able to continue training and placing assistance dogs with people with disabilities. We're counting on our supporters, now more than ever, to ensure that we can continue our life-changing work.
Thanks, Al. Show your support for Can Do Canines. Go to the Can Do Woofaroo website to donate to any of our fundraising individuals or teams. Hey, this just in. If you've already donated $100 or more, your name goes into a drawing for a very special prize. If your name is chosen, you'll get to name a puppy. That's right. You can name a future Can Do Canines assistance dog in honor of or in memory of a family member, friend, or pet. If you haven't donated already, your $100 donation right now will put you in the running to name a puppy. Here's another way you can support Can Do Canines. Ever wanted to see how you and your pet would look in the hands of a talented caricature artist? Twin Cities Caricatures creates custom drawings of you and your pet. And for every order placed between now and September 30th, 25% of the cost of your caricature will be donated to Can Do Canines. Visit twincitiescaricatures.com/fundraisers for information on how to order. However you choose to donate, remember, your gift helps provide even more of these extraordinary dogs to people who need them, and they get those dogs free of charge. Now, let's have some fun with the dog costume contest. Watch carefully because there are 18 contestants you can vote on. Quite honestly, I think there should be 19 because I look good in my costume. Oh well, watch this. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? A link will be posted on the Can Do Woofaroo website so you can vote for your favorite contestant. Be sure to vote by Tuesday, September 15th. Okay, we're going to switch gears now and take you to a group of Woofaroo walkers who are ready to go, but they're not where you might expect them to be. Can Do Canines has 7 prison programs in Minnesota and Wisconsin where inmate handlers raise and train many of our dogs. This is a win-win program for everyone involved. Can Do Canines can get more puppies ready for advanced training, and the inmate handlers who raise them have a new sense of purpose, knowing they're helping someone else. This year, for the first time, they're going to Woofaroo.
Tina, it's Woofaroo time. We gotta get ready to go. Tina, go get your leash. Heck yeah. Oh, don't forget your treats. Yes, good care. Leash. Let's go. Tina, where are all your friends? You better go get them. Woofaroo 2020 at Stanley Correctional Institution.
Hey, Ralphie, what do you think they're doing at Jackson Correctional Institution?
Woofaroo 2020 at Jackson Correctional Institution.
Thank you for making it possible for all of us in paws at Stanley and Jackson Correctional Institutions to give back.
Can Do Canines is proud of the work being done in these prison programs. It means we can place even more assistance dogs to help people with disabilities. Now it's your turn. Grab your dog or put together your own team and get out and walk for the Can Do Woofaroo. We were able to catch a few folks who got an early start. Take a look at this. While you walk, take some photos of yourself and your dog. There's a link on the Can Do Woofaroo website to upload your pictures. Send them to us by Tuesday, September 15th, and we'll post them on the Can Do Canines Facebook page. You're going to look and feel great. The names of the top Can Do Woofaroo fundraisers and the dog costume contest winners will be posted on the Can Do Woofaroo website and on Facebook, so be sure to check in soon. We want to thank our 2020 Can Do Woofaroo sponsors for their support. Our presenting sponsor today is Lions Clubs of Minnesota. Our gold sponsor is Ramsey Lions Club. Our silver sponsors are Graphic Resources and Carver Lions Club. Today's bronze sponsors are Liberty Diversified International, Hanover Lions Club, Osseo Lions Club, and Santiago Lions Club. We also appreciate the support of these participating Minnesota Lions clubs. Additional sponsors are Tonka Bottle Shop and Purina. We also want to thank these volunteers for their help with this event. Hey, thank you for participating in the Can Do Woofaroo today. Your donations make it possible for Can Do Canines to continue their life-changing work. You'll be helping guys like Niles here. Hi, buddy. Yes. Grow up and be trained as assistance dogs to help people with disabilities. Hey, Niles, what kind of assistance dog are you going to grow up to be? You could be anything. Ooh, is he cute. Come on, let's go catch up with the rest of the folks walking in the Can Do Woofaroo. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh, I don't know.